This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another MUT19 video. The Night Guardians Most Feared content is live, and we're gonna go over some of the Night Guardian Master cards, or I don't know what I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't know what their name is supposed to be other than Night Guardians, but we're gonna go ahead and rank them like we've been doing with each and every promo. There's 6 of them. I'm going to give you my opinions on them, tell you which one you might want to go after completing all 30 of the solo challenges. I think it's 30 or 32. Also, we got to give a big shout out to EA. They added the Guardian Fantasy Pack in the store, but you can purchase it with coins. I know a big complaint from the community, including myself, somebody who doesn't like to spend money on this game, is can we get the promo packs? Can we buy them with coins? Well, they gave us the option to do it. Now, buy these at your own risk, but I did want to bring it up because, again, I think as a community, we complain a lot about a lot of things, and then when EA addresses them, I don't see that, I don't see that voice as loud for thanking EA, so I'm going to try to do my part there and say thank you for putting it in stores. Now, I risked it, as Toke would say, I risked it for the biscuit. And I know it's in this pack already because with a fantasy pack, you can go ahead and open it up, and if you don't make your selections, you can back out, and you're going to go ahead and get the same card. But look what we pulled here in round number 3. Ed Reed, 91 overall. I think this card goes for about 300k, so I definitely made my coins back, and we got some extra cards like Lamar Jackson, Solomon Thomas, Brandon Copeland. Those guys will help me complete some sets. And then we got the Ed Reed, which we're definitely going to sell, get our coins back, make some coins off of that pack. So that was really, really good. Pretty happy about that. So let's jump on into the main part of the content now. I'll show you guys the solos really quick here. I've kind of started them, but probably won't finish them anytime soon. 32 solo challenges. 26 of them can be played today. And then we have the Enduring Night, which will not unlock until you complete all of these and until October 30th, which I think it's a Wednesday or Tuesday. I can't remember. Let me look at a calendar here. Yeah, it's a Tuesday. For some reason, I thought it was a Wednesday, but it is a Tuesday. Halloween is the 31st. And then you get an Enduring Nights fantasy pack at the end. We don't know what's actually in that pack yet. At least I don't. I don't think they've told us specifically what's in it. But for the most part, I think if you play all of your solos, you get your free packs, you complete your objectives. My guess is you're going to get enough cards to build one of these 91 overall Night Guardians. Now, there are some 92 overalls in there. There's some 90s. So I mistakenly said 91. First I said 90, then 91, and I corrected myself, but I was originally right. I think if you do the solos, you're going to at least get one of these 90 overall cards for free. You'll probably have to spend a little bit to get a 91 and a little bit more than a little bit to get a 92, but we're going to go ahead and rank all 6 of them anyways. So I don't have any of these cards, obviously, but I looked at all the stats on MUThead.com, and number 6 is going to be Michael Thomas. Now, a lot of things are going to go into my rankings. Not the biggest, but one of the big factors is how many cards does it take to complete. So though this Michael Thomas card is a pretty good card because it's going to take 10 of these elites to complete, it's a little bit more expensive than I would have wanted it to be. So 88 speed isn't bad. I'm reading from some notes here, don't judge me. 88 speed's not bad. Would likely want to power him up plus add sprinter to boost him up to a 91. Pretty good catch. I think his catch rating is a 91 overall. Catching traffic makes me a little reluctant on this card. It's only like an 87. That's a little troublesome. Short route running, he's in the top 10 for all wide receivers. Medium and deep route running, he is in the top 20. He should, with his stats here, be able to get elite and short route running specialist. So if you're going to put a red chem on him, he should be able to get playmaker as well, but I would go with the elite route specialist on Michael Thomas. So he is number 6 on my list. Number 5, and I feel like I'm kind of dissing this card by putting it number 5, but Russell Wilson. Again, one of the big reasons, 2 big reasons. There's a lot of quarterbacks already out there that you can get for fairly cheap or even free, and then this one also requires 14 items to get. As I compared him, he really reminded me of Donovan McNabb, which is a pretty expensive card for the Legend card. He's got good passing stats, 90 throw power. I think throw power is something that Russell Wilson cards have sometimes lacked in the past, so this is pretty good for this point of the year. I would definitely recommend putting Go Deep on this card. That's going to boost his throw deep accuracy and his throw power. He's basically a slightly slower version of Donovan McNabb. I think Russell's speed is at 83, McNabb's is 85. Not as good mid and deep throw as McNabb has. Better short throw. I'm not sure how this card is a 92. When I compare it to McNabb, which is also a 92, I feel like this card, and this is why I rank it number 5, falls more in that 91 overall category. Not a big difference, but you know, if anything, I'm not using my collectibles unless I'm a Seahawks fan on this card. Number 4 is going to be Khalil Mack. I think this card's slightly underwhelming. I think we all wanted this card, including myself, even though I'm, you know, not a huge Bears fan or even a Khalil Mack fan. But, you know, he's a very versatile card. He can play 3-4. He can play a 4-3. For all defensive ends, he's number 7 in block shed. He's number 3 in power moves. He's number 20, or top 20 in finesse moves. Very solid card. Very versatile card. Again, I guess I'm putting this one at number 4 because it's going to be more expensive and it just doesn't stick out as much. Like if you're going to run him in a 4-3, you compare him to Calais Campbell. I would probably take Campbell, just weighing in the cost on it. I'd take Campbell over this card. So in 3-4, I'm not that well versed in defensive ends for 3-4, but I don't know. I guess I was just underwhelmed. I'm happy that we finally got the card, but it is what it is. So number 3, Harrison Smith. Again, we're factoring how many cards this takes to build. 10 elite cards here. 92 zone mixed with 87 hit power makes him a top 5 free safety all around in MUT so far at this point of the year. Biggest flaw is his speed. I think it's only an 85. He'd probably be a good safety if you can somehow get him in the box, whether it's like a 4-6 defense, or like a nickel over G. Get him in the box because he's going to excel there more so on like flat routes, cloud flats, and then just run stuffing with that hit power. The speed, more so is when he needs to be in the backfield, and I think with that 85 speed, you're going to find him better in the box if you go with him. But he has really good stats. Speed's probably the only one. We're going to stay at the safety position for number 2. I can't believe I'm picking a giant this high, but with 7 elite cards required, this card is really, really good, and it's a 90 overall. He's a top-tier run support strong safety if you compare him to all the other strong safeties in the game. He's number 2 when it comes to hit power, only behind Cam Chancellor. Good speed at 87. I would definitely recommend, if you're going to get this card, put lockdown tier 6 on him because his zone coverage lacks a little bit. If you can get that +3 to zone, that's going to help it out. I think that would get him in the 90s. He's another one that would be really good in the box because of his hit power and run support. His zone isn't as good to jump routes and things like that, but again, put lockdown tier 6 on there. And his tackle rating, which is an 89, not good enough to get secure tackler, but it's I think number 1 of all strong safeties in the game right now. So I think he'll be pretty solid in pass coverage, great in run support, and a lot of people are starting to run the ball again. And that brings us to number 1, not the most sexy pick, a 6'9" right tackle, DeMar Dotson, 90 overall. Factoring in the fact that this one will probably be, you'll be able to get this one by just playing solos, not having to spend any other coin. Number 7 in run block against all right tackles. Number 2 in pass block, only behind Diamond Lane Johnson, who we all know is about 550,000 coins. So I think a lot of people are starting to run a little bit more now, but for the most part, the meta is passing. And to basically have the number 2 pass blocking right tackle in the game for free. Listen, I put this one number 1 because, let's face it, offensive line, tackles, guards, centers, it's not something that we like to spend our coins on. I've been playing MUT for a while. You guys probably feel the same way. We don't want to spend 300-400K on a tackle. So if you can get one that's pretty good, very good at pass blocking for basically free, you can use those coins elsewhere on other skill positions. So that's why we went with DeMar Dotson number 1. Let me know if you agree, you disagree. What card are you going to try to get once you complete the solos? If you got any questions, hit me up down below in the comment section. My name's Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.